Hi, this is Ty Hadarali. I'm a plaintiff's lawyer who concentrates in employment law in New York and New Jersey. I want to talk to you about a statute that Governor Murphy passed into law, actually 4 different statutes that Governor Murphy signed into law back in July of 2021 that are really making an impact with regard to the topic of misclassification. It's been a big issue across the board with various employers who misclassify employees as independent contractors. And why do they do this? So they can avoid paying Social Security taxes, they can avoid paying FICA, FUTA, they can avoid paying into unemployment compensation and even workers' compensation benefits. And so employers will try to classify people as independent contractors as opposed to employees. So what are the things you look at to determine whether someone is improperly classified? So in New Jersey, we go to the unemployment compensation statute and we look at 3 different things that the unemployment compensation statute lays out to determine whether or not someone is properly classified. And this is called the ABC test. And if any one of these of the parts of the test are not met, the person is an employee. So the first thing you look at is what's called right of control. Is the individual free from control of the employer with regard to direction they take at work? And if the person is free from control of the employer, doesn't take direction from the employer, that's the A part of the ABC test. And the individual can be classified as an independent contractor as long as you go through B and C. What's B? So B is the work that the individual is performing is outside the usual course of the business. So you have to look at what this business is, what the business is that the employer is involved in, and what is the employee doing or the individual doing. If the individual is doing something that is intrinsic to what the business does or within the course of the business, then they might fail when it comes to step B of the ABC test. What's C? C is the individual customarily engaged in an independently established trade, association, or profession? And so you look at basically the situation surrounding the employee to see, does the employee have their own business? Are they incorporated? Are they customarily engaged in an independently established business? Or are they really just working for the employer? And should they be classified, therefore, as an employee as opposed to the employer? In New Jersey, the 4 different laws really are set to strengthen the Department of Labor's ability to root out misclassification, to enforce stop work orders, and to create a database of people who violate the misclassification rules. So really put some teeth into the regulations to try to prevent misclassification. This is Ty Hadarali. Be safe and be well.